Today I'm going to do my presentation on the topic the rise of textile industry in Bangladesh. My purpose of this presentation is to expose a potential foreign direct investment market in the world. The presentation will be in three parts. The first one is the background, the second one is the factors worked behind the textile industry in Bangladesh, and the last one will be the potentiality of foreign direct investment in the country. My presentation will be around 4 to 5 minutes. So I'm going to move the first one. It's about the background of textile industry in Bangladesh. Bangladesh was independent in 1971 and it was fighting with poverty. This textile business of this country was started from 1960 when the first textile industry was built in the country. That time it was a part of Pakistan. It was called East Pakistan. Then after 1971, after the independence, this textile industry was growing very fast. And before it was import based industry, and after 1971, around 1976 to 77, it became the export oriented textile industry in the country, and it started selling their products in different countries of the world. In 2005 and 6, the textile industry of Bangladesh, they earned 7,901 million USD from exporting textile products in different countries. That was a GDP share of 12.64% of the whole GDP of the country. In recently, 2023 and 24, in this economic year, Bangladesh earned 3.95 billion US dollar from textile industry, and now it's the second largest exporter of textile products in the world after China. Now I'm moving to the next one. It's about the factors work behind building this industry in the country and growing of this industry. The first one is the labor. In this country, the laborers are very cheap. They work in low wages, and also they do very skilled work, and there is a very vast workforce in the country. Those can work in this field. The next point is the duty-free access. Bangladesh is a developing country, and for that, it can get duty-free access to 52 countries around the world because of being a developing country, and it don't need to pay any charge for it. The next thing is the technology adoption. This country adopted technology very fast. In the textile field of the country, they are going with technological development, and it's doing very well in technology as well. The next thing is the raw materials. The cotton, wool, synthetic fibers is very well oriented in the country. And from the ancient ages to the Middle Age, it was very well known for some garments like muslin and other things because of its cheap and easy raw materials inside the country. The next thing is the government policy. In this country, the government, they're encouraging all the business owners and all the investors of different countries to grow the textile industry in the country because they want to expand the industry in the country and want to grow some export-based GDP. Now I am going to move to the next slide. It's about the potentiality of FDI in Bangladesh. Because of its textile growth industry in the country, this will be a better place for foreign direct investment for different companies of the world. The first thing is the first return of the investment. If a company invests in the country, they can get their investment return within 4 to 6 years, and it's a very fast growth of their earning from this industry. And the next thing is the withdrawing. For the government policy, any company, those who will invest in the country, they can withdraw their investment anytime if they want, and this the best thing to invest in the country. Another thing is the extensive and cheap labor of the country. If anyone invests from different country to this country, they will have very cheap labor and very cheap materials in there, and they can build their products with skilled workers as well. The next thing is the demography. This country is better for investing and for export because it has three source of port. It has three international airports, three marine ports, and also 22 land ports with India and Myanmar. So if anyone invests in this country, it will be better for them to export their products easily in the different parts of the world. And I'm concluding my presentation by summarizing it. I discussed the background of textile industry in Bangladesh. Next thing I discussed about the factors work behind this industry growing. The next thing is I discussed the potentiality of FDI in this country. And the significant thing of this presentation is for the investors, those who can wants to invest in a better country for getting better products. So this will be the better place for foreign direct investment in this country. And then I'm open for any question if you want to ask me.